big thanks to Dan. It's such an honor to be his best man tonight, but an even bigger honor to be his bigger/older brother for as long as I have. So, thank you, Dan. And before I get into my speech, want to get a couple toasts out of the way to Kevin and Esther, and Doug and Jean, my parents of the bride. Congratulations, they are moving out of the basement. Best believe when you exit the driveway for that flight on Monday morning, the moving truck is going to be coming in. Your pest dispensers and Mr. T bobblehead in its original packaging will be moving out. Can I go around the mansion, Maureen? No. Why not? Okay. So after getting a phone call from Dan and Maureen, again blessed and so happy for them. Dan did an amazing speech for my wedding about 7 months ago, and I've heard nothing about, it's the best speech I've ever heard, so it's slightly intimidating. I wanted to somehow incorporate some neat stories about Dan, but at the same time, some warnings for Maureen. So, came to realize, you know, down the road you're going to have a lot of birthdays, a lot of anniversaries, some Christmases, hopefully some things down the road. So, there's some gifts that I would strongly suggest you stay away from, Maureen, when thinking of Dan. First off, Teddy Ruxpin. Everybody familiar with motorized, fair, slightly creepy Teddy Ruxpin? Growing up, Dan and I, 2 twin beds in the basement, 950 Alice Street, Russell, Washington. And Dan was deathly afraid of Teddy Ruxpin. Mom would tuck us into bed. Teddy Ruxpin was sitting directly across the bedroom on the shelf. And as soon as Mom turned out the lights and left the room, within 10 minutes, I think Teddy Ruxpin's You try to ignore it, roll over, same story once or twice. No, seriously, it's my Teddy. So we'd have to yell at Mom, come down, put a sheet over poor Teddy Ruxpin, and then Dan would get through the night. Probably one of the many contributing factors why Dan wore pull-ups till the age of 5. Not the only one, but one in many. Single pump Daisy BB gun. Now, Dan brought this up, kind of threw me in the bus at the rehearsal dinner last night. Well, he didn't throw me in the bus, he told the truth, and I got to pay for it now. Daisy BB gun, Dad let Dan and I go out and look around in the house on Johnson Road, and after knocking off a few tin cans, decided to take my marksmanship to a live game, my brother. Just said, yeah, why don't you go ahead and go inside, I'll meet you inside, I'll work my way in. They crossed the creek, let me get about 35 yards out, lined them up, midsection, wasn't trying to hit any, internal organs or anything. Took him down. Little did I know, I hit him in the calf, little did I know that Dan seriously thought a BB gun was a serious weapon. He thought BB lodged inside as he lays on his back, screaming bloody murder, holding his leg in the air. Crap. I got to tell my parents that I ran, tripped, fell, gun went off, somehow hit Dan 35 yards. But running the house, and the famous quote amongst us doors is, Mom, Dad, Dan's been shot.
Famous quote.
I had to fake some tears. I thought I was upset. Really, I wanted to tell my dad, hey, I took him down 35 yards away, didn't you guys? Kind of impressive. So, Teddy Ruxpin BB gun. Got a couple more here. Super Soaker 20 pistol. Eric Bachman. Cousin Eric. Near and dear to my heart. Saved me from this one. Shared many a Bachman Gore wedding at each other's household. Dan got a very famous toy back in the 90s, a Super Soaker. He got the little pistol. Thank goodness you got in the pistol. We went out in the pasture, messed around, and as older cousins and older brothers do, we jumped on the shed and played king of the shed and gave Dan the heel of our boots and wouldn't let him up. Dan took a little offense to that, so I had jumped off, got kind of tired of the situation, was walking back, and I turn around and I see Eric Bachman, all knees and elbows, sprinting. And he was pretty concerned. And the words that came out of his mouth is, he peed in Super Soaker runs, he peed in the Super Soaker. I turn around, picture 6-year-old Dan Moore, Al Pacino Scarface, pumping in the Super Soaker with the biggest smile on his face. Now we escaped unarmed, no urine is spread, thank God. But that will go down as one of Dan's proudest moments, no doubt. Moving on into college, Dan came up and visited my roommate Matt and I at Whitworth, and brought along his buddy Jeff. And of course, when he comes up to college, first time up there, he wanted to go basketball game. Well, he wanted to drink a little bit, and so I, and a good brother, went out and got him what he wanted, Captain Morgan's Spice Rum. And for some reason, Dan felt like he had to prove how cool he was to his older brother, so he poured his half of a fifth of Captain Morgan's Spice Rum into a 60-ounce beer glass and drank the entire thing in 2 gulps. Threw the glass on the ground and walked around like it was real cool. 20 minutes down the road, I-90, head out the window, puking. Adding his own hair gel to his hair. We sat through that entire game while Dan sat in my Ford Taurus, door open. So no Captain Morgan, and definitely no hot dogs, just the buns, okay? Any good burner, halftime, get him a couple hot dogs, help him get over it. I bring it out, he says nothing, he takes the hot dogs out of the buns, throws them across the parking lot, proceeds to eat the hot dog bun, and then immediately vomit again. So, in conclusion, go Teddy Ruxpin, go BB Guns, no Super Soakers, Captain Morgan, and no hot dogs. So, watch out for that. So, on a more serious note, couldn't be more proud for you. Sarah and I know are super happy and couldn't be even more happy that we got to experience this a little bit before you guys and share this journey and this road with you guys down the road, because it's a special deal. And Maureen, I remember the day, and I'll never forget it, when Dan called me, and he was definitely afraid that he lost out on you. And we thank you so much, because if you didn't give him another chance, it might have been rough, guys. But true love takes some time, and you guys figured it out, and you have the sweetest future ahead of you, and we're here for you, and we wish you the absolute best. So, cheers to you guys.